तो इस लूका से बात करनी पड़ेगी शायद। लूका से बात करते हैं।
Hello there. So, you must be the renowned traveler.
Hey, don't forget about the equally renowned Paimon!
Of course. Well, it just so happens that our tavern, Angel Share, is hosting a bartender's academy. Basically, as long as you
क्या
report.
लिखा है?
Also, you'll be.
What? There's even rewards? Where do we sign up?
It's called an academy, and you don't have to. So. Great. Then.
ये कर देंगे। ये क्या करना होगा अब?
Hey, I know you two. So what can I get for you today?
Hey, Charles!
Bartenders? You're certainly talented. Everything from the rate.
Don't worry.
All right. In a previous
Bartender
event, we
की
had a
job
student who
करने है
arbitrarily
भाई।
So in light of that incident,
Really?
we decided to no longer provide alcoholic ingredients to beginners. Great. That just about covers all I have to say.
हमें तो नहीं पता भाई कैसे करते हैं। ओके, तो ये 3 इंग्रेडिएंट्स हैं, कॉफी, टी एंड ये क्या चीज़ है? क्रीम सब लिखेंगे। वो अप डाउन लेफ्ट राइट करना है। ओके, स्पेशल डिश बनाने के लिए एकदम लेवल होगा और ठकाक मस्त बन जाएगी। ये मिल्क एंड कोको पेस्ट। तो हमें यहाँ पे एक नेम कार्ड भी मिलने वाला है। यहाँ लोग हैं, ठीक है। इन 3 चीजों से 5 चीजों से ये बनाते हैं। मोंटिल मूनलाइट एले, ठीक है। यहाँ पे भी एक चीज है, ये डालना है। ओ 3 लेट्स द 3 सॉर्ट्स ऑफ कॉफी। ओके, समझ आ गया। 3 डालने हैं कॉफी के। 1 2 3 कॉफी कॉफी बनानी है। उसने लिखा है 3 सॉर्ट्स ऑफ कॉफी। हम डाल देते हैं। ओके, अब समझ आ गया। ऑलराइट, ड्रिंक का लुक इज गुड।
You're a quick learner. This tastes pretty good.
Paimon agrees. This is amazing!
Okay. That
तो
was just
रेसिपी
practice.
पता लग जाएगी कहाँ
On
से
the
है।
job, customers often will have special requests for their drinks. Some may enjoy a stiffer drink, while others might prefer something more sour. Everyone has their own preferences. Adjusting the amounts of the ingredients is always the key.
Paimon would like a caramel pine cone, extra sweet, in the biggest glass you have, please and thank you.
Well, that's about all there is to it. But to become a truly exceptional bartender, in addition to mixing skills, you'll also need to master conversing with your customers.
ओके, ठीक है।
All right. In that case, you two can take this counter.
Class dismissed.
लो भाई, काउंटर अब हमारा।
Where's Paimon's caramel pine cone?
तो ये भी हो चुका है और अब हमारे सारे अनलॉक हो गए होंगे। क्या क्या करना है? सबकी डिश बनानी है। देखो, ये कल अनलॉक हो जाएंगे। 1 2 3 ये 2 कल अनलॉक होंगे, ये परसों हो जाएंगे। ओके, तब तक अपनी जॉब पर चलते हैं। यहाँ पे हाँ, बस नीचे खड़ी हो। ओके, काय बोल रहे हैं? क्या चाहिए? काय काय आ चुका है।
This is a surprise. I didn't expect to see you two behind the counter today. In that case, I'd like a death afternoon.
Leave
That
it to Kaya to
after-
make things difficult right from the start.
Come now. I just wanted to see how she'd react. I admit I didn't expect to see you here today, Sister Rosaria. With so many demanding customers that frequent the tavern, I only thought I'd help the traveler gain some experience.
There he goes with that smooth talk again.
Don't get me wrong, I was only trying to be helpful. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Okay.
Now, how about we start with something simple, like a
Moonlight
Moonlit Alley, for instance.
Moonlight Alley बनाना है,
Make it a
ठीक है?
large, please.
Okay.
I'll leave my drink up to you. Just make
Large
it tea of
Moonlight
some
Alley
kind
बनाए
and
हैं.
not too big.
Okay, टी बनानी है.
Please, take your
तो
time.
मीडियम, नॉट टू बिग का मतलब
Waiting in
मीडियम बनाना है हमें
anticipation
टी.
is half the fun.
तो ठीक है, गिव मी अ सिंपल लार्ज मूनलाइट एले. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे जाना है. मूनलाइट एले की रेसिपी 1 मिल्क, 1 कोको पाउडर और 1 क्रीम को पेस्ट. ठीक है, तो 1 कॉफ़ी डालनी है, 1 मिल्क डालना है और कोको पाउडर पेस्ट डालना है. नेक्स्ट करते हैं. अप अप सेकेंड डाउन डाउन. ठीक है, ये भी हो चुका है. अब लार्ज बोला है इसने, तो लार्ज पे करना है. नेक्स्ट ड्रिंक, लीव आई विल लीव माई ड्रिंक अप टू यू. तो हमने बना दिया भाई, ये क्या चीज़ है. अगर टी बनाते हैं, एक टी डाल देते हैं और एक मिल्क डालते हैं, थोड़ा कोको पेस्ट डालते हैं. ठीक है, मीडियम कप रखेंगे. इस बार लार्ज हो गया था शायद पिछले बार. और लाइट ड्रिंक लुक गुड. ओके, ठीक है. तो रोजारिया की टी भी बन गई. देखते हैं कैसा रिव्यू मिलता है.
What is it, Rosaria? You don't like the drink?
No, the drink you made me is fine. It's just that I rarely ever drink tea. The taste always reminds me of certain things.
ओ भाई
I
साहब,
presume you're referring to the church?
ठीक है, पहली बार में अच्छी बना दी. हाँ.
Yes. The church once held an event that I couldn't attend, but Sister Barbara still saved some tea and dessert for me. The dessert had already gone stale, so she whisked it away when I wasn't looking. But the tea tasted just like this drink you made me.
ओके.
Boy, you're in rare form today, Rosaria.
Sounds to me like Mondstadt's just gained another black tea lover.
ओके.
I'd prefer something a little stiffer.
That depends. If I point out a few flaws, will you make me another one? I'm just kidding. I'd never subject you to such treatment.
ओके.
Gosh, Kaya sure is a tough nut to crack. You never know what he'll say next. How can you stand to drink with this guy, Rosaria?
I don't really care what's going through his mind as long as we only talk about drinks. Besides, Kayad's only interested in people or things that intrigue him, whether that's you, the innkeeper here, or anybody else.
ओके, जल्दी जल्दी खत्म कर.
How could you divulge so much about your dear old drinking buddy, hmm?
You think I'm saying too much?
काफी अच्छी
Get
लाइन
over
पे
yourself.
पढ़
It's no
सकते हो.
big deal.
और
I'm constantly surrounded by uptight folks day
स्टोरी
to
के हिसाब
day.
से मजा भी
I
आएगा.
prefer the easygoing atmosphere in the tavern.
Oh, are we gossiping about people who take themselves too seriously now? Speaking of which, I know someone who could easily place in the top 3 most serious people in Mondstadt. As to their level of seriousness, well, let me put it this way. They probably wouldn't even flinch if I said that to their face.
Are there really rankings for people like that?
Of course. Just off the top of my head, there's a running list for the most consistent drinkers, hardest workers, worst cooks, or even biggest hoarders of dark secrets.
Sounds to Paimon like Mondstadt.
Are there really that many people who don't need to work?
But what about
Why, of course.
Really? That's great! Our names will be remembered together forever!
Well, I must.
You can say that. Good bartenders create a nice atmosphere and get people in a good mood. You know.
Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, I should be going to. By the way, that black tea tasted great.
ओ
I'll try to make
रोजारी का
some for
ड्रेस
myself
भी
in the
बदल गया है,
future.
देखो
If I
अब
can manage
स्टोरी
to
में
get up
रोजारी
early
का
enough in the
ड्रेस
morning,
भी
that
अपडेट
is.
करके ही डाला है।
Until next time.
ओके ओ डिल्यूक आया है, क्या चाहिए भाई? बना देंगे अब, ये काम कर ही रहे हैं तो।
Oh, it's Master Diluc. What brings you here?
Me? Nothing to do? Don't count on it. I heard you two were working as bartenders, so I thought I'd drop by to see how you're coming along.
Wow, you really do catch wind of things quickly.
So, tell me, how do you like being a bartender?
Yeah, it's still a little too early to tell. We haven't been at it for very long.
Just tell me your initial feelings. Excited, confused, anything. I see.
Hey, didn't you want to ask Paimon initial feelings?
Good. I'm happy for you. Now, could you make me a Grey Valley sunset then?
क्या रे
I'll leave
वैली
the size up
सनसेट?
to you.
आई लीव द साइज अप टू यू, मतलब मीडियम बनाना है
Great.
कि ज़्यादा लार्ज भी नहीं लगना चाहिए, मीडियम बना सकते हैं। यहाँ से रेसिपी देखते हैं, ग्रे इसमें है, ये तो नहीं, ये रहा। तो 3 ये डालने हैं, ग्रे वैली सनसेट, ठीक है। 1 2 3 डालना है। नेक्स्ट आके राइट अप राइट लेफ्ट था वो, मीडियम पे करते हैं।
Not bad. Not bad at all.
It's all about the ingredients. If the fruit are fresh and juicy, then the drink will naturally be sweet, tasty, without having anything extra.
Sounds like I should thank the soil of Mondstadt. It just so happens that Grey Valley Sunset is the first drink I ever mixed. I was still quite young. My father laid out several ingredients and told me to experiment with them. No requirements and no instruction.
ओके ठीक है।
In the end,
Oh, but why from
my father was equally surprised. I didn't really put much thought into it. Looking back on it, I was so... Oh. But, by the way, I suppose it's better to wait until you have more...
and Paimon will, be rooting for you.
Very well.
ओके
Then I look forward to seeing your good work.
Come back soon when you have a minute.
तो ये भी हो चुका है, आज का कंप्लीट हो चुका है सारा। देखते हैं अब कुछ बाकी तो नहीं है। तो ये सारे ऑर्डर हो चुके हैं हमारे। ये 7 के 7 करने पे हमें एक ये चीज़ मिलने वाली है, फर्निशिंग होटल टाइप का। ओके तो इवेंट भी पूरा हो चुका है, तो चलते हैं। इस लुक्का के पास आना है और बस इवेंट हो जाएगा। ज़्यादा इजी है, मुश्किल भी नहीं है, तो सब कर सकते हैं। जब तक के लिए बाय बाय। अब जाने का समय भी हो चुका है, फिर मिलेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। लाइक शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना और वो बेल आइकन भी दबा देना। थैंक यू सो मच।